Hi everyone, my name is Tammy. I'm a certified AFL-CA instructor. Happy to be working with the County of Red Deer and bringing you some home workouts. We don't all have studios, we don't all have gyms, so we're going to make do with what we have lying around the house. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a warm-up today using one stair. Now if you have a bench or a step, that's great, use that. But if you don't, one step is all you need, okay? I'm going to show you how to do that. If you don't have a step, you can do this on the floor, okay? There's always a way to modify to make this work. The point is we need to stay active and keep moving while we're in the house, okay? If you don't have weights, you're going to use cans of soup, water bottles, whatever you have laying around that are of equal weight. You want to keep it balanced, okay? This workout we're doing today is an intermediate HIIT workout. It's tough for sure. Take a break when you need a break. Take a water break when you need a water break. Let your heart rate come down, count to 10, and start again, okay? The point is to keep moving. We're burning calories and we're still building that strength and endurance. That's what we want to do and that's where we want to stay. These are difficult and trying times, so we got to make the best of it. Physical exercise is as much about the body as it is about the mind. So we're going to keep going and we're going to get through this, all right? We're going to start with this warm-up now. Each exercise is going to be 30 seconds. So we're going to start with, and I'm going to quickly walk you through the moves so that we can just get going and I don't have to stop and explain in between. Our first move is a nice, easy right leg step up. 30 seconds here. I do have a counter set. You should be able to hear it in the background. After that 30 seconds, we're going to switch to a left leg step up. Nice and easy. Keeping that tummy tight the entire time. Then we're switching up to a run up. So this is as quickly as you can go, as quickly as feels safe for you. Make sure that you have your full foot on that step, okay? Then we're going to switch over to the left one. Then we're moving into a toe tap. Nice, easy, here, or you can amp it up. Again, this is your workout. You do what works for you. Then we're going to jack it out. There's your full range of motion jack there. Modified jack is here. Either one is fine. Then we're going to repeat that. So I'm going to start the music. We're going to get going. We're going to do this 2 times and then we're going to get started with our actual workout, okay? Back and biceps will be coming up first. So let's get going. warm up. Heart rate should be through the roof. All those major muscle groups should be warmed up, ready to go. I'm going to hit pause, get set up, and we're ready to go with back and biceps. Okay, so we're back. You should keep those feet moving at all times, okay? When you're letting that heart rate come down, you keep your body moving. It keeps that blood from pooling, all right? I'm going to tell you a funny story. I don't have fancy equipment. I don't have fancy editing. I don't have sound guys and all that stuff. So that was actually my third time doing that warm-up because I made mistakes when I was trying to instruct form on some of our moves. So I would have to start over. So if you're feeling winded right now, feel for me. That was my third warm-up. I've done over 18 minutes of warm-up so far to bring you this video. So I definitely am getting my workout in today. We are going to start with back and biceps now. So our first move, you're going to use your soup cans, you're going to use your weights, your water bottles, whatever you have. Our first move is going to be a squat. So we're squatting down and we're going to do a row, a back row. So anytime we're working back, we're squeezing those shoulder blades together, okay? And I'm just going to quickly show you what that should look like from the back. We've got 30 seconds here on that move. That is your first move. Our second move is going to be a sumo squat with a bicep curl. So we're going to turn those toes out. We're going to squat down, and as we stand, we're going to curl up. Then we're going to lower and stand. That's as fancy as it gets. Try to get down as low as you can without those knees coming over your toes. Then we're going to go into a crescent row or a crescent stance with a back row. So you're going to bring that left leg forward, okay? Your right leg is straight. Your left leg, knee doesn't come over toes. We're going to hinge at the hips. And again, we're rowing, but we're squeezing those shoulder blades together, keeping that tummy drawn in the entire time. Then we're going on to around the world. This is where you're going to want soup cans and not a heavy set of weights, okay? For those around the world, we're starting palms out, hands on thighs. And we're going to come up and over the head and back down. So there we are. Nice and slow, controlled movement. Using that breath as you bring those weights up. Then we're going to go back into that crescent stance with the back row. This time, right leg forward, hinging at the hips, tummy's drawn in, and we're pulling those shoulder blades together, okay? That's our entire back and biceps row. We're going to go. I'm just going to do the movements now. I've explained them to you. Keep your form in check. If you feel like you're slipping, slow down, regroup, and start again, okay? We are going to go here in 2 seconds. Just going to set up. Okay, guys, I think I'm all ready to go. So let's go with that static squat there with the back row. I'm going to set my timer. We've got 30 seconds. And then we're going to go. Listen for that beat. So you don't want to stop. Okay? We're going to squat.
Did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me, baby? But look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't stop caring about me now. Don't come out, don't show up. Don't stop don't come out, I'm not where you left me at all. So don't come out, don't show up. Walk away, don't come out, I'm not where you left me at all. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't stop caring.
Good. So, that is kind of the beginner level. I would like to see you repeat that portion of the workout for each of these sets. I would like to see you do that 2 or 3 times. Up to you. I'm going to run through this with you one time, and you can decide how to modify from there. I'm going to get set up for chest and tricep and show you those moves, and we're going to get going. Okay, so we're going to go down to the floor now. You're going to take your weights or your soup cans or your water bottles or whatever you got, and I'm going to just walk you through some chest and tricep exercises, okay? Our first one is going to be a push-up. Now, two options here. You can do a modified push-up or you can do a full push-up from your toes. You decide. You're going to keep those hands in line with your shoulders. You're going to come down on your knees, cross those ankles over one another, and you're going to come down, nose to floor, and push straight back up, okay? That is your modifier. If you've got it in you, pop up on those toes. Give me just a couple on your toes. We cannot get stronger unless we try. We've got 30 seconds there. Then we're going to do a tricep dip. Now these are tricky, especially on the floor. If you have a bench, use a bench. You can use your stair or on your bum on the floor. Okay, so what we're going to do, the farther out your feet are, the harder it's going to be, okay? Feet are on the floor, your shoulders are down and back, hands are firmly planted on the floor. You're going to come down and you're going to bend those elbows. You are not coming down unless your elbows instruct you to do it, okay? So that is where we are, and we've got 30 seconds there. You should feel this in your triceps, in the backs of your arms. Then we're going on to a bridge chest fly. So with your weighted object, whatever that might be, we're going to work those glutes and work the chest. You're going to pop up, squeezing those glute muscles, okay? The weights are going to come over your chest, find your position, and we're going to come parallel to the floor and back up. Nice, wide arms, like you're hugging a tree, okay? So that is exercise 3. Then we're going to do a standing overhead press. Now, depending on what kind of weight you're using, you can use 1 weight, 2 weights, up to you. If you're using 1 weight, you're going to hang that weight like this. You're going to keep your elbows tucked in nice and tight to your head, coming down and pressing straight up, full extension of the arms. If you happen to be using something like soup cans, where did I put my soup cans? So if you're using something like soup cans, you're holding both. You're going to come up overhead. Trying to get so you can see me. You're going to bring those elbows up to ceiling, back up, okay? Squeezing each time you come up. Keep those elbows tight to your head. Now we're going to do a standing pec deck. That looks like this. We're going to keep those arms right in front of the face. Your tummy's tight, feet are hip width. We're flying those arms out and back together, okay? Nice and easy. If you're using soup cans, same deal. So what I'm going to do is run you through this workout, or this set, 1 time. I would like to see you do it 2 or 3 sets. That's entirely up to you, though. We're going to get going in just a sec. Okay, guys, let's go with that.
bring back home. Memories bring back home. Memories bring back home. Here's to the ones where we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the road. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back, memories bring back. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the road. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back, memories bring back.
Okay guys, so that is our chest and tricep. Like I said, do that more than once though. If you want a really good workout, try to repeat those sets 3 times, all right? What are we on to now? Oh, we've got cardio. We've got 8 minutes of cardio. So that one I will be doing with you in its entirety. It is a tough one. Okay, so just try to follow along. We're gonna do 30 seconds for each exercise, and we're repeating it twice. This is really important. Strength training is very important, but we still want to burn calories, especially right now when we're all quite sedentary, okay? So we want to get that heart rate back up. That's where we're at now for about the next 8 minutes, okay? So we're going to get going here in just a second.
Love it should be mutual. I know you think that you don't buy it, but you're kinda cold. But I need a little more than just the usual. But you should know when you think you've done enough, then you love me harder. 'Cause you know I need that. Put in work and don't give up, then you love me harder. 'Cause you know I need that.
Okay guys, that was one round of our cardio. We're going to repeat that a second time, okay? The reason why I am doing this with you multiple times rather than the strength is because it is hard to make yourself do more cardio. It is hard to motivate ourselves to love cardio. So I'm going to do it with you. The strength, it's a little easier to do more than one set. So we're going to get going with round number 2 on that cardio, okay?
hawker mama and up and go it. When this that hawker mama and up and go it. When this that hawker mama and up and go it. When this that hawker mama anthem turning up and go attention. This that go up in no Birkin back up with someone random. This that social awkward suicide that fire lips and fire likes. I swear she had a man, but this shit different when it's Thursday night. Got college dropout music every day, ladies. You be too thick and my friends are all annoying, but we go dumb, yeah, we go stupid. Dish that 10K on the table just so we could be secluded. And the fuck I can't believe it. One more line, I'm superhuman. You and you and you. I hate your friends and they hate me too. You and you and you. It's that hawker mama anthem, turn it up and go attention. Turn it up and go attention. Two-step, they can't box me in. I'm too like this, that drip is more like oceans. They can't fit me in a Trojan out of pocket, but I'm always in my bag. Yeah, that's the slogan, that's that. Who's all there? I'm pulling up with the emo chick that's broken. That college dropout music every day, ladies. You be too thick, your more friends around annoying, but we go dumb, yeah, we go stupid. Dish that 10K on the table just so we could be secluded. And the fuck I can't dilute it. One more line, I'm superhuman. You and you. I hate your friends and they hate me too.
Okay guys, that was a tough one. That heart rate needs to come back down. We're gonna walk it out while I go through the next bit, which is legs. Legs, very important to keep those strong. So what we're gonna do now is with one weight or no weights or soup cans or water bottles, we're going to be doing a weighted squat. Now these leg exercises are all going to be for 45 seconds. I want you to hold that weight and we're going to just come down in a nice easy squat, dropping that bum like you're sitting back in a chair. Your knees should not come over your toes, okay? I want you to make sure that you're stopping before you feel any pain in those knees. You should not feel joint pain. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2, you can use a weight or drop a weight. It doesn't matter to me. You're going to do a curtsy lunge. So we're going to stay all on one side here, tapping up and coming back down, knee to floor. Okay, we're going to alternate after 45 seconds to the other side. So for that 45 seconds, I want you to stay all on one side. Then we're going to do a squatted curtsy lunge. So that's going to be like this. We're coming down into that squat here, and then we're going to curtsy lunge. Okay, so it's a little more challenging combining those two moves. We're going to stay in that static squat and still come in to that curtsy. You're going to feel that in those quads. Donkey kicks. We're going to come down on the floor. I always tell my classes, this is old school Jane Fonda stuff, and it still works. Okay, you're going to come into hands and knees. Tummy is tight, back is flat. We're bringing that foot up to the ceiling, squeezing that glute muscle, and back down to chest. We're here for 45 seconds. Then we're going to stay on that leg, and we're going to do a hydrant. So we're just bringing those legs out, squeezing that outer thigh. Then we're going to switch sides and repeat it on that side. These are old school, but they work. That's all we have for leg workout today. It's about 6 minutes. It's a tough one, but we're gonna do it. We're almost done for the day. DNA test turns out I'm 100% that chick. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems. That's a human in me. Blame, blame, then I solve them like a goddess in me. Could've had a bad chick. How committal, help you with your career. Just a name. You're supposed to hold me down, but you're holding me down.
ever be your side chick. I put this in the single. Ain't worry about a ring on my finger, so you can tell your friends. Shoot your shot when you see him. It's okay, he already in my dreams. Why make it great till they gotta be away? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friends set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo breath, get you out of my head. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota lighting. Truth hurts, needed something more exciting. Bam 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 bam. I'ma hit you back in a minute. I'll play tag, check out business. We don't do it lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like I. I'ma hit you back in a minute. I'll play tag, check out business. We don't do it lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like I. Bam 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 bam. Why make it great till they gotta be away? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friends set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo breath, get you out of my head. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota lighting. Truth hurts, needed something more exciting. Bam 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 bam. We couldn't turn around till we were upside down. I'll be the bad guy now, but no, I ain't too proud. I couldn't be there, even when I tried. You don't believe it. Do this every time. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let it go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, ready to do something. I'm waiting on you. I'll take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. From the get-go, you thought that it was special, but it was just no, and I still hear the echoes. I got a feeling that it's time to let it go, let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feel the flame 'cause we can't let it go. Run away, but we're running in circles. gonna do something, let it go. Seasons change and I love when.
Okay guys, that's a tough one. That is one that you are probably going to feel tomorrow for sure. We're going to quickly go through that shoulder exercise. Now this one again, I want you to modify it however you feel fit, whether that be with your weights and how you're adjusting your weights or how many times you're going through. I'm going to show you this once. I'd like to see you do this at least twice, maybe 3 times. So using your water bottles or a light set of weights here, especially for this one you want light set of weights. We're going to go with no music just so I can talk you through it, okay? We're going to start with a nice easy shoulder press. So we're here with our weights. We're coming up overhead, nice and easy. We're going to do 10 of those. Now if you want to amp it up, you can do 15. Let's go 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go right into a lateral raise. So we're raising those arms to shoulder height. No higher than shoulder height. You should be lifting something that you can sustain this for 5 more times. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And last one. Good. We're going to rest for 10 seconds here. And then we're going to go back into those lateral raises. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back at it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into a front raise now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And put it down for 10 seconds. And then we're going to go back into that front raise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going right back into those shoulder presses. This is going to feel almost impossible. Give me 8 more here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And put them down. That's our workout today, guys. Now I've designed all of these videos so that you can chunk them together, you can dissect them, you can put them apart, you can make them your own. I'm not doing a cool down in this video, but I definitely want you to do a cool down. About 10 minutes. It's so important to stretch those muscles out now. I have already done a 20-minute stretch video that you'll have access to on the county's Facebook page as well. So you should save these videos so you have easy access to them. Definitely doing that cool down stretch. We want to stretch out those big back muscles, arm muscles, definitely our legs. Lots of water today. That was a big workout. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you use it often. Go back, modify, change it up, take pieces out. If you just want to do a leg day, just pull out the leg portion. If you just want to work back, just pull out the back portion, okay? Please drop us your comments and your feedback and let us know if there's anything else you'd like to see. And I hope to see you all real soon. Have a good day.